guys, like, again, they're either you can do everything right, but still lose. At the end of the day, that's just life. That's reality. And the way that we overcome that, we short circuit that reality, is by what? A massive level of action. Like, this is why we buy a lot of leads to sell over the phone. This is why we buy a lot of leads to sell in person, because sometimes you can do everything right and the client is what they are. They are what they are, and there's nothing you can do about it. But as opposed to having that one person to worry about, oh, how are they going to look and think about me and blah, 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 blah. Well, we overcome that by doing 15 appointments a week if we're face-to-face, or hopefully 20 if we're selling in person or over the phone. And that multitude of activity overcomes some of the things we just can't overcome. Okay. At the end of the day, more reps under the bar gets you stronger. Practicing your process in a live fire environment gets you better. It lets you really see where your bottlenecks are and how to improve, where your weaknesses are, right? So at some level, it's just doing, guys. But I can assure you, after 100 presentations, this stuff is just going to be second nature. You're going to feel like it's normal, that you're not doing anything that's scripted anymore, that you kind of know the script internalized. You're saying it in your own words to a certain extent, right? You'll be a lot more comfortable. But how do I get you comfortable to start with? I can't. I mean, I can to a certain extent, but at some point, it's just about doing it. That's how you get better. So remember, at the end of the day, every single sales call is a random occurrence. I can't tell you what's behind the next phone call or the next in-person presentation. But what I can tell you is, if you do a lot of them over time, we begin to arrive at a ratio of what to expect. But every single call and a presentation is a random event, and there's going to be different levels of engagement. The only thing that's same between all of them is what? Your scripting, your performance and practice of the script. And that's why at some level, we can only be concerned about what we can do. And we want to make sure we adhere to the standard as much as possible, but simultaneously apply it to a large enough number so we can see those ratios work in our favor. But if we don't do that part, the number side, it's all for naught.